Hello, welcome to another Alpha Strike We Play video, and today I'm joined by my wife Pillar, who's decided to have a go of Marvel Crisis Protocol.
Yeah, I had enough of looking at it from behind the camera and editing.
Yeah, no, it's good to actually have a game. So we decided to follow the little, what do we call it, the apprenticeship or the little...
Apprenticeship
rules, yeah. So just nice and simple, just a couple of models per player and just see how we go with it and just get a feel for it. So no missions and things like that. So
watch the rules on one of the links. I don't know where I'm going to put it yet. Let's say there, that's all that I'm saying.
All right, so I'll start with who I took. I have Spider-Man and I have Black Widow. Now, I like them because they're actually quite fast. Their base movement is L, and they do have some hoopy little abilities. Spider-Man, he is quite sort of versatile. Because he has web crawler, he can actually go up over basically any terrain that's there, which is quite handy. He can also do stun attacks with his taser webs. So it does cost 2 power to do it, but it doesn't sort of take too long to sort of build that up. And he can attack up to a range of 4, which is pretty good. So I like that. And he gets extra dice, like you re-roll dice for dodging and defense and things like that, which is kind of cool. Same sort of vein, Black Widow. She's also very fast. She moves L. And she gets some extra abilities if you're close enough to her when she's doing her defense rolls. She can actually count blanks as successes if you're within 2, I think it was. Yes, if you're within 2. So she likes to really, even though she's sort of the point, like health-wise and points-wise, she's the lowest in the game, she can actually pull off a few little hoopy abilities if she gets into the right position. So she can also do some extra maneuvers if she rolls well enough when she's doing her attacks. And she can also stagger people, which is a pretty big thing. If you can deny enemy miniature their first activation, their first turn, like their first action, and things like that. Yeah, so I'm hoping that that's going to actually play a part in the game. She hasn't really survived very often when I've played games. I mean, if you watch some of the other videos that are out there, she sort of does take a bit of a beating, but I've got faith. She's gonna do all right this time. So we'll see how we go. However, I am going up against
Ultron.
Yeah, I love Ultron.
And Baron Zemo.
Taryn really likes Baron Zemo.
It's like weird. I have not heard about Baron Zemo before, but as you said, we might have seen him in a movie. I guess we're gonna gang up on your Black Widow then, yeah? And see how she holds on.
True to form. They just pick her and she goes down. Let's see if it happens again.
So I got Ultron, and what I'm really looking forward to from Ultron is to throw terrain. And because we've decided this is number 3, I can throw this big thing on you, yeah?
Yes.
This is what I'm looking for. It's one of Ultron's superpowers. He can pick up terrain features size 3 or less. So that's pretty cool. Ultron is moving M. Baron Zemo is a bit faster. He's moving 4.
You moved L. Sorry, so he's as fast as Spiderman and Black Widow.
He's a bit faster. Baron Zemo is looking forward to giving out a lot of bleed counter.
Oh, with his sword.
He's got
pointy sword.
A sword strike and a steel rush. Both of them do bleed if I roll the wild.
Wow.
If that happens.
Yeah,
He's also quite awesome with charge, so that's a superpower I can use for 2 power. So he moves and attacks as a superpower, not as an action. He's got counter strikes, the same as Black Widow has, I believe. Yeah?
Yes.
So we can counter strike each other.
So they're the only 2 out of the core box set that have that ability. There may be some others later on. I haven't sort of looked at all the cards that have sort of been up on the internet, but it's pretty much only those 2 that have it. But it's quite handy. Like if you've got the power and you just get an attack from all directions, you just burn that power and do lots of counter attacks.
Extra counter. And he's got Strategic Genius, which allows him and any allies within 2 to reroll one of the die or defense rolls. So that's pretty good. So keep them together to have both of them use it. And he also has Master Swordsman, which is a superpower that costs 2. If an enemy character is within 2, character may reroll any number of attack or defense dice. So he can actually reroll more himself if he uses a superpower. Technically up to
Yeah,
3.
because he's so nimble.
He's so,
you got to watch the feet.
And the sword is rather long as well, I would say, like distance 2 and the steel rush is 3, so over the table very far.
But I mean, he is fast, so if he needs to use his abilities, he can get in there. Yeah, he's quite good.
Stabby. What else did Ultron have? That's cool. His usual attacks strike, energy blast. And he also gives out bleed with his metallic fury, which is a cost of 3, so can't play it all the time. But,
Yeah. So
he also has an interesting reactive power, which is analyze and annihilate. Annihilate.
Where is it? Annihilate.
Sorry.
Analyze and annihilate.
During the next attack, this character makes this turn. When resolving a critical results, roll an additional die for each critical in the opposing defense roll.
Wow.
But it's 2 power, and then I would have to do it before I attack you, yeah? Say I'm going to use this superpower now and I'm going to attack you.
Yeah. I don't know, you probably have to time that well. Like, he's got some cool abilities and things like that, but...
Well, there's a lot to choose from, and there has to be, like, right times to use each of them, I suppose.
Yeah,
that you
true.
can't use all of them. But Ultron is also flying, and he's immune to bleed and poison, I suppose, because he's metal.
Yeah. It's like a living metal thing, maybe, I don't know.
So, yeah, I know you can't do it. So that's pretty cool.
He is pretty cool. I do like Ultron. I've always liked the idea of Ultron as a character, and I was, like, the fact that he's in the core box set is actually very cool.
Okay.
So everyone gets to have him.
Yeah, I like him too.
So we've got the table set up. I think we need probably some more size 3 stuff for you to throw around, but we can put that on there. But we've got rocks and trees and rivers. Looks great. This is the table, I think. We'll have a bash on this one.
This is a good training table, I agree.
Yeah. All right. Well, we'll go and set everything up, and then you can see how we go. Yeah, I'm hoping to win.
Of course you are. Beat your wife.
It's the good guys. How are you going to make more movies? You can't make more movies if all the good guys. You can make bad guys.
They died for a while though. You go back in time and film with it.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, Doctor Strange got a lot.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right.
See you soon.
I picked he. Do we actually tell one another in the actual game, or do we keep them secret?
As far as I know, you tell everybody.
Heave Ho, The Age of Ultron, because I got Ultron. Disarm, 1-2 Punch, and Sacrifice. These are the 5 cards that for my card back.
Alright. Let's have a look at mine, shall we? Okay. So, I have Inspiring Monologue. Again, Pilla's going to put these up, I'm guessing. Trip Up. Follow Me, which is, I'm not too sure about that one, I'll see how it goes. Brace for Impact, which is pretty handy, and Patch Up, which is pretty good too. So, a bit of everything. I know, I'm not surprised that you took the Age of Ultron, whatever it is, so it's pretty handy.
Yeah, it's hard to do, but it's, you know.
Yeah. It's 5 dice for an initiative, so we'll roll that now. Okay, so you score 1 for every critical, hit, and wild. So I've scored 2 wilds and 3 hits. No, you don't roll extra dice.
So I roll 3, so
I've
you
got
go
5.
first.
Yeah. Alright.
Okay, congratulations. You would like.
So I'm first player token, so I have that. Thank you. Deploy within M.
Go ahead. Put them on. Give it to me. No.
Come over here and get spanked. Come over here. Spiderman. Peter Parker. Can't go wrong with Peter Parker.
Peter Parker.
There we are.
Mm-hmm. So he has to be within it, yeah?
Within
Not
it.
here, but
No,
here.
within it, yeah.
Or Baron Zemo.
Baron Zemo. Zemost. And I'll put Black Widow close to Spider-Man, but too far away. There we are.
And Ultron will do the same, basically. We'll be here. Bum, bum, bum. Alright.
Okay, so we are now all set up. I am first player, so I get to activate first. I will activate Black Widow, can I have the L movement?
I don't know, they don't even have to be on my side.
No, so I'll keep that one then. So there. There. So that's it. No 2 moves. She is activated. Here we go.
Okay. I will go with Baron Zemo, who also walks L.
Oh.
So I do mean it.
Yep.
Thank you. Baron Zemo is gonna see how he can hide behind this. So I don't want to go that far. So I'll just go here.
Yep.
I'm hiding from you right now. Oh fuck, there's Spider-Man. I'll be here.
Can I have that measuring?
You can, and he's done. We need like 2 measuring.
Yeah, we do. Okay, so now I'm going to activate Spider-Man. He has Wall Crawler, which means he can go over terrain. He's considered size 5. Just go straight over that. But can't quite get across, so I have to go around. He can go. And that is his 2 moves. So there we go.
And Ultron moves M. He can fly as well.
He has fly.
He has fly.
Wow, that's cool.
But he's gonna do M. And thinking. I've stopped thinking. I'm gonna energy blast Spider-Man because that's in 4 range.
Did I move close enough for cover? Yes, within range 1. Yes, not within, and the attacker is not within range 2 of the defender, which you're not. So that's okay. I may change the result of 1 defense die to a block. Okay.
No.
Okay, so what type of attack is it again? Sorry.
Energy.
Energy. Against Spider-Man, he rolls 3. And I get to re-roll 2.
I need to know if he's within 2 of this guy. Yes, he is.
Yep.
So then he can re-roll 1 die.
Okay, here we go then. Oh, that's not good.
Is it critical?
Reroll 2 its defense or dodge dice. Okay, so I've got a blank and 2 hits, which are no good to me. So I'll make that blank block, and I'll re-roll 2 of my dice. Got a blank and another shield. So I've blocked 2.
I've done 3.
Done 3? Alright. It's 1 damage to Spider-Man. I get an extra power. We all started with 1. I put it on there, so that's fine.
And I get 1 energy because I get equal to the damage dealt. So I dealt 1 damage, I get 1 power, yeah?
Only if your attack says you do.
It does say it. After
Okay.
this attack is resolved, this character gains 1 power equal to the damage
okay.
dealt.
Yep, cool. So it's your basic
So I got 1.
Okay.
So that would be Ultron then.
So he's done. Okay. It's not going to be good for me because you're going to be activated.
No, because I get to do it again right now.
Alright. Okay, so remove all of these. There's no missions. You don't have to worry about anything else. That's done. That's done. Alright, just haven't scored anything. Turn 2. You are player.
Get a power
Get
for
a
each.
power for each.
Yeah.
Okay, and you are first.
Give me just a second.
Yeah.
Pause for dramatics. What's planned for the second round? You can tell the people what's planned for the second round. Meanwhile.
Right, so we've moved on to the second round. Under the rules, the first player token just changes sides. So Pilla's going to go first. I'm just looking over there. She's got 3 power to begin with Ultron. So if she doesn't do any like super awesome attack, she can just pick up a piece of terrain and drop it, which is quite nasty.
I think I'm going to start with that. So I'm activating Ultron.
Yep.
Ultron is going to spend his 3 energy that he just got for kinetic field generator. Choose an interactive terrain feature of size 3 or less within 3. I'm assuming that is within 3.
Yep.
So I don't have a 3 measure.
3.
But
Yep.
Baron Zemo was within
So
3.
this has to be within 3.
Yes.
And then you throw it
M.
M. That's from your base.
From my base?
Not from where the terrain is.
Ah. Okay, in which case I can't throw it at you yet.
So you'll have to,
I have to
get
move.
closer.
Okay, I will move first then. Sorry. Movement was M as well. So.
Oh, gee.
Can I drop it on both of them?
The first terrain feature or character contacted or overlapped by the movement tool suffers the effects of a collision with the thrown terrain figure.
Okay.
So you throw it at someone and they're the only ones that take it.
Alright, I'll throw it at Spider-Man.
Spider-Man?
Or maybe I'll throw it at the other woman. Spider-Man.
Spider-Man?
Spider-Man.
Okay. Okay. I'm going to play a card, Brace for Impact. If one or more allied characters would suffer a collision, they may each spend 1 power to play this card. First terrain feature overlapped by the movement tool suffers the effects of a collision. Okay, so it's a collision, so I'm going to pay that. So Spider-Man pays 1 power and do not suffer damage from this collision. So brace for impact, very, very handy.
That was
I like
bad,
that
but the
card.
thing is gone though.
That's gone, yep.
Dun 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 dun.
So you still have an action left.
No, I moved.
That's one action. Using
Oh yeah, that was superpower, that's not an action, so I can shoot at you again, can I know?
You can do something else, yes.
Yeah. I'll hit you with my energy blast again, that was fine. 5 dice, and I'm assuming you still fall away.
Yeah, you move closer.
I'm still harassing Superman, by the way.
Superman's not here. We
Not
have
Superman,
Spider-Man.
Boo! She doesn't even know what she's talking
You
about.
might need a bit more if you're going after Superman. Let's have a look here. Alright, so I've got no cover this time. So I've got a blank, a hit, and a skull. I can't reroll skull, but I can reroll the others. Oops, also throw it on the floor of this thing. I've got a wild and a blank, so I've got 1.
Right. So I rolled 3 hits and a critical, and then I rolled another hit for my critical extra dice. So that's 5 hits, please. I did well, I think.
You did very well. Okay, so I take 4, so take 5. Have I got anything? Got enough power to do anything, so Spidey is going to be KO'd, I think, from that. KO Spidey, not a good start.
Yay, Ultron!
Be quiet.
Long live Ultron!
So you get,
Long live Ultron!
you had 4 left, so you get 4, well, if the power lets you get power from it.
Yeah, I get the amount of wounds.
Okay.
So 4, yeah?
It's your basic strike, yeah.
Yeah, it says
And I
gains
get
power.
so much power though. So 6 power. Not good right now, but there it is. Okay.
I have a question.
Yes.
Can I use my throw thing again?
No. You can only use that once per activation.
Okay.
Yep. Unless it says. It should say. This superpower can only be used once per turn, right?
Yes, it does say
Yeah,
that, in
good.
fact, yeah. So I can't throw more trees at you, he's done.
Alright. So I'm going to activate Black Widow because Spider-Man's done for the moment. Alright. Let's see. Do I want to move? I can shoot 3. I do need to get within 2, I think. So I'm going to move her.
Oh.
Actually, no. I'm going to move to here. I'm going to attack Baron Zemo instead.
Oh, will you now?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm going to do mixed technique, I think.
So if I would like to announce playing my reactive unaffiliated card, then I should do it right now, yeah?
It should tell you when to do it.
Well, if it's when you're targeting me.
Okay, so
So
I'm targeting.
you're targeting Baron Zemo, yeah?
Yep.
And I can pay 1 power each, that's sacrifice card. It says pay 1 power each and I can swap targets. So I'm going to choose Ultron as the target.
Okay.
So you're shooting Ultron.
Does it say anything else on the card? Any
I'll
restrictions?
read. If an allied character within 2 of another character, which we are, is targeted by an enemy attack, those allied characters may spend 1 power each to play this card. The non-targeted allied character immediately becomes the new target of the attacker regardless of the range and line of sight. It cannot add additional defense dice to its defense roll and cannot modify its dice. So I can't use my reroll, but you are attacking.
Okay, but I can still attack. Still attack at that range.
Yeah, you can still you continue your attack however it goes.
Can you just measure? Are they within 2?
Oh,
please?
yeah, because I already measured it.
No. There.
Yeah.
Yep. Cool. Okay. All right. So it is a physical attack.
Mhm.
I'm rolling 4 dice.
Yeah, and Ultron rolls 4 as well. That's why I swapped because Zemo only has 3.
Okay. So I've got a critical, a hit, a blank, and a skull. So I'll roll another dice. That's another hit. So 3.
Yeah, and I blocked none, so 3 I take.
And you're also staggered from that,
Aww.
which is good for me and not so good for you.
And do we have a stagger counter?
Yep, they're all in front of you.
With the CL one.
It's that one. Yep.
I'm staggering. I can kind of picture Ultron staggering, but
Everyone can get stagger, I believe.
Yeah, no, I know.
Maybe Hulk might not. He's been form. So that's it. That's my activation because she's got no power and she doesn't get power from that. So, yep, you'll go.
Right. Now, come to think of it, I might not have needed to spend that power because I could have done the superpower of charge and attack, but I didn't. So, Baron Zemo, he's got this
it's an action,
charging
isn't it?
thing, right. I believe I can attack her without moving, so I will attack her first time with my sword strike, which is a physical attack with 3 dice. I will also play 1-2 punch, because I can.
No.
Because we're within 2. Play 1 each, and we can, because he had 3, I get 2 back. So I'm playing 1-2 punch, and I add 2 dice to my attack, right? So my normal physical is 3, I'm gonna add 2, I'm rolling 5. And after this attack is resolved, this character gains power equal to the wounds then dealt, and if I manage to get swirly, what was it called again?
A while?
A while, then you get a bleed condition. I did get 1 swirly, 1 swirly, 2 swirlies. Three swirlies. What am I going to do with 3 swirlies? I need these attacks. Oh, I still can reroll 1 die. Oh, I got 1 hit.
I got 2 hits and a critical, so the critical counts. Just roll another dice, and that's the hit, which is no good. So I've got 1. So how many did you do?
1.
1. Okay, then I blocked it. Thanks.
Yeah, but I did roll a swirly, so you do get a bleed condition.
All right.
Start bleeding.
Die.
Start bleeding. So that means I've already done 2 of my cards. I'm going well.
You are going well. That's what they're there for. So.
I didn't get any energy, which sucks a little bit because now I can't do anything with funkiness, but I can do a bland strike with sword strike again, which says 3 dice. So the same thing.
Okay.
Attack! Oh, that's no good. And reroll 1 die.
Okay, so I got a critical, a hit, and a skull. So I've got 1 so far, and a shield, so 2.
I did 1, so you're right.
Hey!
And
Natasha!
you probably can't also get like multiple bleed tokens.
No.
Do you want to do your revenge attack?
I need power to do it. I don't have any power.
Well, in which case, I think it's the end of the round because Superman can do.
Superman's not here.
Superman is licking wounds.
Superman. Superman is not here in any way, shape, or form.
Superman is licking wounds. This round went really good for us, I think. We knocked out Spider-Man, right? We made Black Widow bleed even though she didn't take any wounds, but I think Ultron is doing awesomely even though he's staggering right now. And how did I get rid of stagger? Just an action, yeah?
You have to spend your first action to get rid of it.
Yeah.
And I've taken a point of damage on bleed, but I don't get a power for that. Bleed's still on there for her.
Oh, so you can also remove it? Or how do you
I spend an action to remove it.
So say.
Turn
3.
3. So you are... So you are on 4 points because you flipped Spider-Man to the injured side.
Spider-Man!
Spider-Man!
Spider.
Right, we're going to have to pull out all the stops here. All the stops.
Big guns? They don't even have guns. Well,
No, they've got all sorts of stuff. Probably going to be Spider-Man. I'm just looking at my cards here. I've got a couple of options. Alright, let's take Ultron down. I think.
no!
Because I don't want him activating. They're both bad, so it doesn't matter. So I'm gonna do Spider-Man.
Spider-Man?
And he is going to do...
I have a feeling we started off well, but it's going to start no, like Taryn says, it's going to go down.
It goes downhill from now, people. Alright, so impact webbing I can use because... Close enough. Yeah, so impact webbing, so that's range 4, which you are in range of. It's a 4 dice physical attack, and we're doing it against Ultron.
Right, physical attack, Ultron has 4 dice. And there's nothing I can do because I've spent all my reactive ones.
Here we go. Alright, so critical, hit, and a shield. So shield's no good to me. I don't get any rerolls. Add an extra dice for the critical. And that's another hit. So I have 4 hits.
And I got 1 critical, which counts as a block, right?
Critical is a success. Yep.
And wild is not.
Wild is a success.
So I got 2 successes.
Yeah. Did you roll your
Yeah,
critical?
I rerolled. Oh, do I get another dice for that as well? Do I? I did my regular reroll. Do I get another
You get
dice?
a reroll.
Yeah, I did my 1 reroll from Baron Zemo.
Yep. Did you do your... You can't reroll the same dice.
But I get an extra dice.
You get an extra dice for that one. Yes.
Oh, look at that, it's a shield.
It's a
How
shield?
lucky for that.
Okay,
3 blocks.
Okay, so I did 4 hits, so you take a hit.
1 wound.
I get a power.
And I get a power for being wounded.
I don't get a power. You get a power. That's great. Just
No,
give myself free power.
Back on 3 again.
Oh, I do gain 1 from the power. That's what I was looking at. Overtake result, the character gains 1 power. I don't want to push anyway. I didn't get that. Okay, so that's my first action.
Stop!
Second action.
Just stop.
Just stop.
Let's talk about this,
Let's
guys.
just calm down a bit.
I will
Okay,
take it
I might
down.
just-
You shall not defy me.
I might do it again.
Okay.
I'll do the impact webbing again. Same
Okay.
thing. 4 dice, physical.
Ah,
Oh, this is good.
I lost one.
Ish. Okay, a hit and a wild, a skull, not so good, and a shield, which is a block.
Ah. I'm so dead.
Oi! So
A
you, got,
blank, a hit, and a skull.
you get a reroll, don't you? With
I did it
Baron?
already. That's what happened.
Okay, alright. So I've got 2 hits.
So I take 2 more wounds. Yeah, and that means I am on 6, which means I am KO.
You're dazed.
I'm dazed
so they're
right now, yeah.
little star things.
Dazed.
Boom. So that's it. Okay. Alright. So I get a power for that.
And I don't get any power because...
You don't get anything because you're... Well, you will. You'll get... You had 1 left, right? How many life did you have left?
2.
2. So you get 2 power.
That's good.
Still get the power as well. Alright. So, it's the end. Spider-Man can still do something.
Can he now?
Well, that's 3.
Should he?
6.
That's another question.
Okay, he's going to play is Follow Me, unaffiliated card. So choose another allied character within 3 of the active character. It costs me 6 to pay this, so it's expensive.
Much bloody poor.
So I'm going to choose Black Widow. The chosen character immediately activates.
Oh.
So she'll get to activate twice if you don't take it down, basically. She immediately activates.
Well, that's.
Oh, maybe not. Maybe she doesn't get to activate again. It just says they immediately.
Well, because you're
activate.
going to put the activated
get one
token
anyway.
on it, so you just do it in a row. Yeah.
All right. So he's activated, and now she gets to go. She's
I
got
didn't
no
even see
power.
that card.
There's some good cards there.
Yeah.
She needs some power, I think.
Well, she can only attack Baron Zemo, so.
Yes, that's all she really wants to do. So let's go with her normal strike. It's within 2. So that is a ranged attack with 4 dice against Baron Zemo.
So that's energy one, yeah?
Yeah, ranged, the swirling thing. I want a wild. I got 2 wilds and a hit and a blank. So I've got 3 hits.
I have 3 hits and I did nothing.
Yeah, so you got no blocks
No, so
of
I
any
take
kind.
3 wounds.
So you take 3 wounds and get 3 power.
And can I spend
I
2 of
guess.
it for counter-strike stay away? So when the attack is resolved, then I do my thing. So I
Okay,
guess
so after the attack is resolved, hang on, because I got a wild. She has Widow's Sting. So after this attack is resolved, the target player loses 1 power.
Okay, so.
So you'll lose that power before you can do anything.
I got 3 though, so I'm gonna lose 1. So I still have 2
So
left.
now you can do the whatever it is.
Now
you
I
want
can
to
do it, yeah?
Yes.
Do I want to do it? That's another question. I'm gonna do it. Counter-strike. 2 power.
Nice.
4 dice. Yeah, because technically I could also get power back for it if I roll a critical and it's worthy. No. I'm really wrong. Deal 1 damage for each critical and it's worthy.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. That's pretty good.
Now.
And we decided that I don't get my reroll on this one, right? 1 damage.
1? Okay.
Because
can't see
because
them.
I got that critical from a reroll. So if I don't get an extra dice, I don't also get a reroll, right?
Yeah. Well, so I would get power from them because I took damage. Black Widow had a little counter attack thing going on from Zemo with his sword, and she was pretty quick, but not quick enough.
But, you know,
For 2 power, you did a wound, so she's at half health now. She's not the toughest of them. She's got some cool stuff.
How much wounds does she have?
She's got a total of 4, and she's taken 2, so she's halfway there.
So all I gotta do now is hold on over your next attack, right?
Yeah,
Which is
yeah.
gonna be done
So I've got,
now.
which is going to be done now. So I've got 4 power.
You puny little Spider-Man, you can't do anything.
Oh.
Ultron got out of his daze and then he just went back out.
So I'm going to spend 2 power to use mixed technique again, which is a 4 dice physical against Zemo. So you took wounds last time.
I did.
You should have the stagger effect on you. No, I just did the normal one.
You did
Doesn't matter. I won't be able to do it again. Here we go. Oh god. Okay, so I got a critical and a hit and 2 blanks are all my extra dice for critical, which is a skull, which is nothing.
This is going worse.
So I've got 2.
I got 2.
You got 2. I got 2, you got 2.
That's good. Didn't go as bad
so
as I
it didn't
expected.
deal damage, which means you're not staggered, which sucks. And I can't even get out of the way. Oh, guess that's it.
Dun dun dun.
Yeah,
My
okay.
go. I didn't get any power though, so that also sucks because I can't do anything with power now.
Kind of hoping you'd be done.
I'm gonna do my regular sword strike then, which is 5 dice. It's a punchy one.
Yep.
Punch. It says a sword.
Punchy one.
Sword strike with a punch in it.
Yeah. Well,
So
physical.
with a hilt or something.
So it's physical.
Yes, physical. 5
And who are you
dice.
attacking?
I'm attacking the danger woman over there.
Black Widow?
Black Widow, yes.
Three. Play this card.
Zero.
Okay, that's cool.
And the extra dice. I did 4.
Okay. So I'm adding blanks.
Why 4?
Because you're within 2 of me.
Mm-hmm.
Damn. There was a card that I should have played, but I played it at the wrong time. I haven't played it yet. Maybe I'll get to play it later. We'll see. Right, so I got a hit and 2 blanks. So luckily the 2 blanks actually count.
Well, you blocked 2, I made 4, so you take 2 more.
2, which is no good. She still goes down. Nothing I can play. No other cards. No, I think that is it. So she is on
So I got 2 more.
4. And I get 2 more. Oh well, don't have to worry about that bleed counter anymore.
That went well.
No,
She not KO'd yet?
She is.
So there's no point in attacking her anymore, is there?
No.
Let's go with, I'm gonna do Steel Rush. It's 3 away. Yes, he is 3 away. So don't worry about that. Steel Rush is 2 power. I'm gonna pay that 2 power. After this attack is resolved, the character may advance M. If I roll wild, you get a bleed token.
So you move after you've attacked?
Yes.
Okay. Physical, right?
This one is physical.
Physical against Spider-Man, 3 dice, and I can re-roll 2 of them.
Reroll. Can I say what I've done? So my initial roll was 2 criticals, a skull and a swirly. I did a reroll, got another critical, so now I'm rolling 3 extra dice for these 3 criticals.
No.
Yes.
No, the extra dice that you get doesn't generate more dice.
This wasn't an extra dice, this was a reroll. So I get 3 extra dice.
You get 3 extra dice, yes. This is not going to be good at all.
So, 2 more hits here. That was a critical, sorry. Honest to God.
So you got 5
Five
hits, 5 successes.
Yes.
Alright, so I've got 2 blanks and a hit, which is nothing. So I can re-roll 2, but I don't think it's going to help. No, I got nothing. So you've done 5, which is enough to take him out.
You also get a bleed token if that means anything.
He's out of the game.
So he doesn't get a bleed token?
No.
Oh, because he's now dead.
Yeah, I had a card that would have been really good. Far out, man. Okay. Spidey's down.
And he's dead now,
There's
right?
no point in giving him anything because, yep, he's done.
Question. Advancing is which direction? I have to
Advance is a move.
So technically I could bring him back here.
You've attacked.
He's got a thing. After this attack is
you move him.
you can move, advance him. So I'm just asking if I can come back.
So you move M, however you want. Cool.
And that's him.
Okay.
And that would be the end of the round, right?
Okay.
Because I'm dazed and you're dazed.
So I scored 4. You scored
4.
and another 4.
I dazed both of them.
KO'd Spider-Man and you've dazed Black Widow. So.
That went better than expected.
It did. Did well. Alright, Spidey, you did well, Peter, but you're done.
Peter Parker is
gone. So Black Widow flips over. She doesn't have the bleed.
So we're on round 4.
Yep, turn 4. So put that back there. We don't need that.
So the stagger comes off because he's flipping, or stays on?
Yes, stagger comes off because he's flipping.
Okay, and now I'm going to turn him around. Let's see what's on the other side of Ultron. He gets one less life.
Ooh, it's not cool. Oh, no, I need to go first. Oh.
Is my go to go first?
It sure is.
He kept his power though, right?
Power you keep, everything else goes.
Won't go. So he's not actually much different. He only has one less life. Everything else is the same.
Yeah. Yeah, this is not good.
No, it's not.
This is not good at all.
It's not.
Oh, no. All my cards are useless now. Okay, alright. Come on.
Yeah, I will. It's gonna start off, I think, by throwing this 3 because I can, right?
So you're activating Ultron?
Yeah, because he ran away, right?
Yep. Really?
For some
He's
weird
strategically
reason.
backed up, yes.
He backed up, so Ultron gonna do something. So Ultron. Alright, I'm gonna do it this way. I'm gonna spend 2 to use analyze and annihilate.
Annihilate.
I struggle with words sometimes. Analyze and annihilate. It's 2 power. During the next attack this character makes this turn, when resolving critical results, roll an additional die for each critical in the opposing defense roll. So if you roll criticals, I get extra die. Energy blast.
Energy blast.
I gain power each
you
one. And this is 5 dice. Right, 5 dice.
What is it, a ranged?
Energy attack.
Energy,
Yeah. It's 5 dice, and your criticals count for me as extra dice. So please don't hide them from me.
No. God. Blinken is swirled.
And I did 2 wounds.
And I blocked 2 with no criticals.
Oh well, then that's too bad, isn't it? Nothing happened.
Yep.
That was a waste of good energy.
Is that attack over?
I think so.
Yes. Alright.
Yes.
I'm going to spend 2 power to do counter strike.
Yep.
So within 2, are we? Are we within 2?
I think you are. I think we measured this a couple of times.
Yep, there we go. Alright. So it's the same as what Baron Zemo has. So if the attacker is within 3, that's even better, within 3. So roll 4 dice. I do a wound to you for each critical or wild. I have a wild.
So 1 wound?
1 wound.
1 wound means 1 power?
1 power. Come on, Natasha, you can do this. You can do this.
I'm gonna do a regular strike, which is 4 dice. Oh no, I'm gonna go with the energy blast again because potentially I could get more power.
She only rolls 2 defense for range attacks.
That's good.
Energy attacks.
Right, 5 dice, let's go. KO one.
So you get. So I've got a critical and a blank.
Yeah, no more. That was just for the next attack.
Oh, okay. Fair enough then. So the critical, which I had an extra dice, becomes a wild and a blank. So that's 3.
And I did 3.
Yes.
So nothing happens again.
Nothing happens again.
That is extremely frustrating.
Hehe. I'm going to spend 2 power to do counter strike against him.
Do.
Yay! Okay, so 4 dice, criticals and wilds, please. I got a wild.
So 1 wound.
1 wound, chipping away at you.
I get a power. And that's Ultron over.
Right. How many has he got left?
Ultron.
Life.
3.
3 life. Well, he's got to go down. Black Widow. She's going to do her strike against. Yeah, just go against Ultron. So it's a energy.
Energy.
4 dice attack.
So I got 3 dice. It's pretty bad with energy attacks.
Okay, critical hit and 2 skulls. So I roll an extra for that. 3 skulls. My God. 2.
2 wounds. Lucky for me, I didn't block any. But 2 wounds. Oh, that's too hard. 2 wounds is going to put me on 4, and I got 5 lives, so I'm still alive. But I do get 2 power, which brings my power total up to 7. I need 1 more to keep staying alive. Because the Ultron Age of Ultron is 8 power.
Yeah, so I did 2 against you.
Yes.
2 power, okay. Damn. I didn't get any wilds. I'm pretty sure I didn't get any wilds. So you lose a power. Keep attacking or move away. Keep attacking or move away. Now, I've got to take Ultron down. I've got to get rid of him.
No,
Yes.
Ultron doesn't want to go anywhere. Just run away.
Let's do mixed technique. So that's a 2 power attack. Physical against Ultron. 4 dice.
Gets 4 dice as well. Come on, we can do it.
Whoa. 4 successes. 3 hits and a wild.
Doesn't matter, does it? Because I
Wow.
take 1 wound and
Take
that's
that.
going to kill me, right?
That's enough, was it? Good.
Yeah, because you only needed 1 I was on 4.
Yeah. Excellent.
Well, that sucks major time because I was 1 power away from using
That
Ultron's.
card, that horrible, horrible card. Alright, so because I got a wild, I have the ability called Elusive. So after this attack is resolved, this character may advance S. So may I have the S
Yes,
stick?
you're going to run away, are you?
I am definitely going to back away as far as I possibly can. And I think that's it. That's as far as I can go.
So Ultron
so that's
did. Baron Zemo has got nothing left to do except to run closer to you. Because what else am I going to do?
You'll get within 2 if you go right to the end.
Yeah. Oh, 5 dice. It was 5
So it's
dice.
physical,
Yeah.
right?
5
Okay.
dice is 5 dice.
3, and now you move within 2. I get to add blanks to my defense roll.
Of course you can.
Okay, I've got a shield, I've got a critical, and I've got a hit. So I'll roll the extra dice. It's a wild, so 3 successes.
So I did 4 on a Shirley, so you get bleed condition.
Stop it! Alright, so bleed,
And 4 hits.
4 hits,
Yeah.
so I take a wound and get a power.
And I get... How many hits did you take?
1,
Why 1 only?
because I blocked 3, and you said you did 4.
That's...
Or did you do 5?
No, I did 4.
A swirl is a success.
Is it?
Yes,
I've never once counted them as successes, by the way.
I told you. That's alright, doesn't matter.
So 2.
So 2. So you get a little bit more power and some more wounds. I don't want any wounds.
So you can attack me right now if you want.
Okay. So yes, so now I have enough power. I'm going to spend 2 to do counter strike. So I want criticals and wilds. Here we go. I've got 2 criticals and 2 blanks. So you take 2 wounds.
It means he
And
is
get 2
also
power.
KO because
Oh!
I don't...
Yeah!
Can't do anything about it. No.
Natasha! She's doing so well.
So the wild is a success no matter what, yeah?
Wild is considered a success at either attack or defense, and usually it triggers other little special hoopy abilities that people have.
Okay, cool. So
But
I've
it is a
I've been
success.
doing that wrong.
Okay.
Well, that's it then. End of round.
Okay.
Ultron dead.
Ultron's out. I take a wound from the bleed. I've got 1 left, which is not good.
Baron Zemo
Bleed is still on there.
is flipped. So we're both on the red side.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, you'll go first. You get 8 points.
Yep.
Yeah? Or
I should get
You should get
'Cause I
4 more for Ultron as well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so if-
yeah.
So it's tied.
It's tied.
Turn
5.
5. I'm first. We each get a power at the start of the turn.
Well, what is Ultron going to do with it? Nothing.
Nothing. Neither Spider-Man. Okay.
So
If I don't get rid of the bleed and I don't kill you at the end of this turn, I'm going to lose. Okay. Or maybe I'll just do my first attack against you and see what happens.
I
But you've got
wonder
counter
what the
strike as
secret
well.
plan is over there.
I'm going to get you.
They're so evil.
All right. Let's do. Yes. Let's do. Oh God. It's so tough because I really only get one action.
You do.
There's no way I'm going to kill you with that. Unless I can get lots and lots of dice.
Why do you only get 1 action?
Because if I don't spend an action to get rid of that bleed, I take a point of damage at the end of the game. And I'm only on.
And you have
3.
one left.
I've got 1 left.
Yeah. And
There's no point in me running away. I'm going to do mixed technique
Do it, speaking.
and see what happens.
That's a physical one?
So it's physical, 4 dice. Three strikes and a blank.
1 defense. So I get 2
So 2.
and 2 power.
Power from that. I didn't get any wild, so I don't get any sort of fancy stuff. I've got to take it.
I can't use any of them because they're all for 2 characters.
Do you want to do your counter
Yes,
spell?
I do, in fact.
Okay.
So I'll spend 2. I roll 4 dice. I did 2.
Ah! Boo!
She did?
She's down. Yeah. Ah, so close.
Didn't even have to do anything.
Didn't have to. So there you go.
Baron Zemo,
Baron Zemo
by the
is
way,
pretty
guys,
cool.
is the winner. He's
Yeah.
gonna sit on top of the tree here for his victory lap.
Winners sit on trees. Oh.
Oh,
Losers fall off them. Yeah, that's pretty good. So there's a few little rule things that we still need to try and remember and do in the right order, but that's all right.
I like these cards. They're very cool.
The cards add a lot to it. They
Yeah.
are very, very cool.
Yeah.
So
I
it's
didn't
good
get to do the Age of Ultron, but you know,
No.
it's a sad life.
Yeah, well, I was watching how much power he had, because I have some abilities that can take away power, and I was just trying to, if I can't just knock him down in one thing, then yeah. He is quite tough, he's good.
I think from the first game we had a practice game before, compared to that one, first time I didn't think at all that I need to get power. Like I was just trying to hit you, and I didn't think of like all the abilities here that give me power, whereas this time I tried to think more of, I actually also need power.
Yeah.
So I can do stuff, so.
Yeah, power you need for a lot of your better abilities and your superpowers, even your cards, like the really good cards, you need that sort of thing, so yeah. Very close, very good, thank you, well done, it was a good game. Yeah, just
Buy lots of miniatures.
well, get your core set and everything, they're good because they've got all the cards in them and things like that, it's worth getting, and you got a good choice of characters in there, so these
It's
are
fun,
pretty cool, so.
it's fun.
Yeah, so there we go. So, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any comments or questions or whatever, just leave them there down the bottom.
Maybe some interesting combinations you want to see on the table, like who against who. What would be your interest in a smash-up? Sort of type of thing, what character?
Yeah,
You might play them next.
yeah, that's good. Okay,
All right.
thank you.
See you.
Bye.
Bye.